everybody! So I really wanted to create this video for you because since I got my Lorac Pro Palette 2 in the mail, I have been so excited to bust it out. I originally was just going to film this look, but then I decided to film another look as well. So you'll be seeing two looks from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. So I really hope you enjoy these looks, and let's get into this. Here is the Lorac Pro Palette 2. Look at this beauty. So I'm going to start off with the matte, the lightest matte shade. It is a kind of skin tone yellow called Buff. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid to get things started off. And now I'm going to go in with a mixture of taupe and cool gray. I love mixing these colors together for the crease. I'm going to head and blend that on top of that buff color. I am going to put a little shimmer on the lid, but it is going to be pretty subtle. I'm going to use this beige shade right here, which is pretty close to my natural skin tone. And since I laid down a matte color beforehand, this won't be super intense. I'm also going to take a mixture of that beige and snow color and run that just on the bottom part of my lash line and on the inner corner. To place this color, I will be using my little crease brush by NYX, and I don't know if I'm going to go with the navy or the purple. I'm going to go with the navy. It's just a little different. Not many people do that. So I'm going to pick up this navy blue right here and just very lightly, I'm going to take off the excess on the back of my hand because boy are these shadows pigmented. And I'm going to just put this in my crease. You can tell I have hardly any product on this brush. And can you tell already? It's crazy. I like it. I'm also going to lay down a tiny bit of the purple color as well to kind of make it a indigo. Some of the color on that crease brush and running it under the very outer part of my lash line. I don't want too much color on the outer part. I'm going back in with the taupe and gray color just to kind of tone things down and make this color a little more subtle. I'm going back in with that beige shade just to kind of intensify that a little more. I kind of lost some of the shimmer. And I kind of like putting it a little over the navy to kind of blend that in. I really like putting shimmer on the eye in, if you can see this kind of triangle shape right here. I feel like bringing it up on this inner part kind of lightens things up a little and makes it blend well and just gives a really pretty effect. Under the eye, I'm going to take the light brown and the cool gray mixed together and just use that to define my under eye a little bit. So this is a bit of a cheat, but I can't help but use my Lorac Pro palette, the original one. I'm going to take the only thing I use for a brow bone highlight, the cream and white color here mixed together. And just put that under the brow. And I'm also going to put that on the inner corner as well, just because I can't help myself. I love the way this looks. Okay, and I realized why I'm looking so strange right now. It's because I have no eyebrows. So I'm going to do my brows. Something that has recently changed my life when it comes to brows is the Milani Clear Brow Wax. This stuff's amazing. I just kind of run this over my brows before I use my other product, and it helps the brow product go on so evenly. I've never had so much control when it comes to my brows. It's literally like Play-Doh, they're moldable. And for my brows, I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow in shade 10 on my Japanesque angle brow brush, which is amazing. To clean up the edges of my eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking my Miracle Face Sponge, which I use to apply my foundation with, and just kind of cleaning up that edge. I'm kind of using the tail of my brow to kind of figure out where to shape that. Okay, I'm going to be doing a cat eye with this look. I'm using the Pixel Party Proof Liner in black. Okay, and when I go to draw the wing, I'm going to kind of use the shape of my shadow that I kind of chiseled out with my face sponge. To set the black liner, I'm doing my favorite trick in the book. I usually use the Lorac Pro palette, but I'm using the Pro 2. And just taking this matte black, and I'm just pressing that over the liner. This not only sets it into place, but it also makes a matte black shadow effect, which I prefer. And as usual, I'm going to take the excess on the brush and push it into the outside section of my lower lash line. The first layer of mascara I'm going in with is the CoverGirl Lash Blast in Waterproof. For extra lashes, I'm going in with my Prestige, my biggest lashes, and I love putting this on top of the CoverGirl mascara because it really just makes my lashes go basically. So that is the eyes done. I already put blush on, but I'm going to put on a little more because I feel like these eyes are kind of washing me out a bit. And the blush I'm wearing along with this eye look is the Milani Baked Blush in Delicioso Pink. And the lip I'm going to pair with this is going to be rather beige with a little bit of pink in it. I'm using the Pop Beauty Lip Primer, which I absolutely love. And for lipstick, I'll be using the Maybelline, the Nudes or the Buffs collection. This is Blushing Beige. If you like the more nude lips look, I don't really consider this too washed out. I just consider this a classic nude lip. But as usual, I will be putting something over it because that's what we do. I'm going to be going over it with my Bare Minerals Moxie lip gloss sample, Marvelous Moxie. This is the shade Rebel. It's a beautiful, like, mid-tone pink color. Okay, so this is the first look done. What do you guys think? Okay, so starting off with light brown in the crease. Okay, right under the light brown color, I'm going to go in with Cool Gray right here. And I'm using a little bit more of a tapered crease brush to do this so I can have a little bit more control over exactly where I put this color. I'm also kind of taking that on the very outer edge of the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Chrome, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. You can see how well that kind of mixes with the Cool Gray and the taupe color. I'm going to go in with a smaller crease brush. I'm going to pick up the color Charcoal, and I'm going to use it just to deepen my crease ever so slightly. To kind of lighten things up a little, I'm going to mix the color Snow and Beige, and I'm going to place that over the lid and on the inner corner. And I really like these two colors mixed together because it kind of gives the same effect as the MAC Vanilla pigment. And it kind of just intensifies and brightens up any smoky look. I'm also going to take those two shimmery shades and put that on my bottom lash line at the very inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to take the colors Light Brown and Cool Gray, the ones we have in the crease, and just mix those together, and I'm going to take it under my lash line. Okay, now to kind of finish off the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking the color Nectar, which is this beautiful pinky peach shade. And I'm going to just be kind of placing this right above the crease. And this will just give a really cool effect to the gray undertones. Since it is kind of a pinky peach color, it'll kind of peek out the top there, and I love using this shade for this exact purpose. I think it just adds kind of a pop to the eye look and kind of pulls it all together in a way. For a brow bone highlight, I will be using my original Lorac Pro palette, and I'm mixing white and cream, the two lightest shades right there. I find that since this cream shade is a bit pinky, it kind of counteracts the blueness of under eye circles. So if you have just a little bit of darkness, and especially for darker smoky eyes like this, I really love kind of almost over highlighting the inner corner just to make things really bright. And you want to concentrate the darkness at the edge of your eyes and make it kind of lighter as you move in. I'm going to be smoking out my liner, and to use that I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandalize in black. And this is a kohl pencil, so it'll smudge out really well. And to smoke it out, I will be using my NARS smudge brush and the charcoal shade from the Lorac 2 Pro palette. And I feel like using charcoal, a matte charcoal shade, kind of smokes this out really easily and gives it a really cool effect. And when I smoke out liner like this, I like to work one eye at a time. I find that if I draw the liner on both eyes at the same time, I kind of have to work a lot quicker because you want to smudge this out before the liner sets completely. And I want the smoky line to be thicker at the edge of my eye and thinner towards the inner corner. So any areas that I want to kind of thicken up or intensify, I'll just pick up the matte black shade and do that. Or if I want to soften any places, I'll use the charcoal shade. And taking the excess, I will run this on the outer part of my lash line, really as close to the lashes as I can get it. I'm also going to take that black kohl liner and tightline my eyes. I'm going to apply my CoverGirl Clump Crusher in a waterproof. For my waterline, I don't want something really harsh like a black or even a charcoal, but I don't want to put like a nude liner in there either. So I'm going to go with this Rimmel Scandalize in Taupe, and it's this really pretty gray color, and I've been really loving this for the waterline lately. It's really subtle. I don't even know. It's in this eye only. It's not in this one. So I don't even know if you can tell on camera. I just like putting it in there just because that's what I like doing. I'm going to use Milani lipstick in the color Nude Creme. And over top of that, I'm going to take the Napoleon Purtis lip veil in the Flesh. This is the finished look, and I really hope you like it. I really think I like this one a little more than the first one, but I was kind of knowing that these shades I was going to gravitate towards the most, so I just had to create a look using them all. I really like it. I really think this suits pale skin. This entire palette does. But I really love the way this look turned out on me with my hair color, my eye color, everything. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more looks from the Lorac 2 Pro, just let me know down below and I will get on those because I've already been coming up with more ideas. It's such a great palette because I feel like I can create so many looks from that palette alone, and it's really been the first all-encompassing palette like that for me. I mean, I really like the Lorac Pro palette, the original one, but this one just suits my skin tone so much better. So thank you so much for your time and so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!